But the Senate, for those who are watching from a distance, said, look, so if you confirm it as you've done, what if, hypothetically now, those cases in court goes against them? Does it mean that they'll have a minister who has a big question mark in the cabinet?
There is no big question mark there. Look, I think the best option for me is to refer you to the case of Onagurua versus the state. And the dicta of Justice Nikitobi. And Justice Nikitobi, with due respect, said, and I want to quote him, that the Nigerian polity, more than anyone to me, is one of suspicion and suspect. It is one society where the slightest aberrant conduct of an individual, no matter how magnified, is read with so much suspicion. Suspicion is the hobby of an average Nigerian. He does not only vegetate on it, he enjoys it. More especially where the end result is to damage or destroy the character of another person. So if we run a country whereby the mere experience of throwing allegation against a person, you hold him from holding public office, I think we will fall short of the standard of international practice.
You know, the worry here for some close watchers who went through all of this process with you is the seeming relationship, cordial one, between the leadership of the Senate and the PDP. From what occurred yesterday, do you think that hasn't been strained? Knowing full well, for some, they felt that the Senate President would have been able to rule the PDP senators out of order instead of...
No. This is one isolated case where the test of democracy came into play on the floor of the Senate. But I can tell you, as Deputy Senate Leader of the 8th Senate, I have respect for each and every senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I have interpersonal relationship with the 109 senators. Their thinking is completely different from what Nigerians think. The thinking is almost a unanimous thinking that there is the need to take this country from its present position. And it's not going to strain that relationship. Rather, as Democrats, PDP will now understand the fact that the test of democracy has shown and has been exhibited, at least for the first time, that while the majority will have their way, the minority will have their say.
Because if you look at it, it doesn't seem to go the way you try to analyze it now, or the way you try to paint it. Because even the deputy Senate President didn't walk out with his colleagues from the PDP.
No, the Deputy Senate President was seated until the end of the process. You can see him right there on your telly.
So what does that tell you?
What does that tell me is that as a principal officer of the Senate, he acknowledges the fact that democracy has been tested on the floor of the Senate, and he has accepted as leader of the PDP.
All right, Senator, could you tell us, what was the difference? I mean, or what is the difference? Now, you say this is democracy, but at the time that the APC senators didn't want Senator Baniko declared or confirmed as minister, there were no cases in court against him. So why didn't they want him cleared at the time? Because you had your rules too.
That is what we are saying, is that the flow of the Senate cannot and should not, under a democratic system, be available for people to pursue their personal or political interests outside the envelope of the rules of the Senate, the Constitution, and the laws.
Okay. All right. So at the end of the day, there will be a cordial relationship between the APC and the PDP on the floor of the Senate. Is that what you're inferring?
No, we are first and foremost senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as long as we enter the chambers of the National Assembly. It is only for political expedience and then the parliamentary practice that we have to sit based on the party position. Otherwise, we are first and foremost senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. There is not a single senator that will stand up to speak on the floor of the House that will say he is a senator of PDP or a senator of APC. All he said is that he's a senator representing this particular territorial district.
Did you envisage what you saw yesterday?
Of course, we envisaged it.
Was that why it was saved for the last?
From the day that PDP said they were not going to ask Amaechi questions, we knew that they were up to some what can best be described as political conglomeration.
All right, Senator, thank you for talking to us this morning. Well, that's Senator Bala NaAllah, Deputy Majority Leader. He's a member of the APC. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go away. Welcome back to Sunrise today. Well, just before we get on with our next guest, let's quickly get Senator NaAllah to quickly respond to what Senator Wambushi did say about him putting his signature to that report. Senator NaAllah, did you sign the report that is in question? Hello, Senator?
Yes.
Did you sign the report, as Senator Wambushi said?
Yes, but that is the report that the leader of the House read and moved his motion.
Yeah, but the thing is, it appeared as though it's double standard. If you signed the report, why did you then say that they should go on with the clearance? Because the report you signed said don't clear him.
No, the report didn't say so.
What was the recommendation of the Senate Ethics Committee's report?
The recommendation was, you see, the leader of the Senate read the recommendation. You have heard him say that since the matter is in court,
Yes.
and said since the matter is in court, the Senate should not entertain the matter.
But you said...
There is difference between the findings and the recommendation. And let me tell you something. Distinguished Senator Peter is a member of the same Ethics and Privileges Committee. And what maybe he has not said is that he was out of the country when this report was written. So if the report he is talking about is completely different from it. And I'm happy he said that I'm happy he said the report is public document. You can go and look at the report, please.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Senator, thank you very much. Well, there you go. He did say yes, he did sign the report, and then explained further what he meant by that.